As we slowly ramp up the decline of the Switch 1 era, I wanted to give my official tier list on all the first party Nintendo Switch games. I essentially played most of the first party Nintendo Switch games. Almost all my games, my physical games, are first party. I guess I'm a Nintendo shill, but without, the money part, I don't get paid to do it. So, hey, here's to hoping. Nintendo, if you're seeing this, hit your boy up. But I do want to give my official tier list on what is essentially, in my opinion, the best Nintendo console generation since probably the N64. That's all I'm going to say. Let's get into it. How I'm going to base this off, obviously, whatever game I didn't play, I am going to put there. I'm going to be very, very subjective with this list. I don't care about sales figures. I don't care about reception. This is what I believe deep in my heart and what I think about this game. All right. Let's start out first with this one. Another, oh God, what even is this? Another code. I didn't play it, so who cares? Bayonetta 3. Bayonetta 3 is a very interesting one because I remember playing through the Bayonetta series for the first time, and I was just very, very excited to check out the third installment of the Bayonetta series. I am, however, not gonna lie, I was a little unimpressed with Bayonetta 3. Bayonetta 2, what in my opinion is peak. It's one of the best Bayonetta games I've ever played. So I don't know. I got my qualms with it, so I'm gonna give it a C because it was still an okay game, and it tried a lot of new things, and it was exciting enough. But at the same time, like it was just more of the same, which not necessarily a bad thing, right? What is it? Oh, Cereza. This is the spin-off game from the Bayonetta series. I didn't play it. I was very excited about it because it's just something that you don't get to see enough, especially with like not big Nintendo games. So yeah, I thought it looked really cute, but I didn't get to play it. From the reviews, from what I heard, everybody said it was okay. Which one is this? Detective Pikachu. I didn't play it because that game looked like ass. That's all I'm gonna say. Donkey Kong Country Returns HD. Again, this is more of the same. This is just a classic game. Like Donkey Kong Country is one of my favorite, if not my favorite, 2D platformer series. I put it above Super Mario Brothers. I do not care, man. That's how much I think Donkey Kong Country is so good. The remake, the HD version, it was good, but it was like, okay, maybe instead give us a new game. Like, don't give us the same thing again. I didn't play this one, to be honest. I didn't play Endless Ocean. I heard things about it, but honestly, I could care less. Everybody wants to Switch. I didn't play it, but I'm gonna give it an F because I know everybody hated that damn game. I'm just playing. I didn't play it, but I know people don't like it. Fashion Dreamer, I didn't get to play it. Fire Emblem Engage, I didn't get to play it. I did play Three Houses, though, and I'll talk about that one. Fire Emblem Warriors, I didn't play it. Bro, a lot of these I didn't play. Fitness Boxing, I didn't play it. This is Kirby's. I don't remember playing this one. Damn, I really haven't played a lot. Okay, Luigi's Mansion 2 HD. This one, I really want to give it a good grade, but the only reason why I'm not going to give it that great of a grade is because, again, like Donkey Kong Country Returns HD, it's more of the same. It's the same game, just repurposed in HD format. Don't get me wrong, Luigi's Mansion 2 is good. It is not it's my least favorite Luigi's Mansion. It's repetitive. That's when like I kind of realized that Luigi's Mansion either one was too creepy or like hit the mark on like what I was expecting from a Luigi's Mansion game, and Luigi's Mansion 2 was a big disappointment to me. I'm gonna give it a D. Mario and Luigi Brothership, I didn't get to play, but I really want to play that one. I really do want to play that one. Super Mario Strikers Battle League Football. Right off the bat, that's a D, bro. I hate to say it. So much potential. And Nintendo just, it felt like it was rushed. It felt like they didn't really care about this game. It really felt like they were just like, oh, we just gotta get, there hasn't been an entry on this one. It just felt very soulless and boring and repetitive. And after beating the cups, I was like, is that it? Like, it didn't capture me as the original Super Mario Strikers did. A complete disappointment, in my opinion. I'm very close to giving it an F, but I'll give it a D just because I like the series. Mario and Donkey Kong, I want to check that one out. Oh no, I actually did play this one. I played the demo. I don't know if that counts. It's okay, but I can't in good conscience put it over a Luigi's Mansion game. I'm sorry. Metroid Prime Beyond, well, obviously we can't really give a tier on that because it's still not out. Metroid Prime Remastered. Now this one was probably one of the first Nintendo games where I was like, okay, Nintendo needs to remaster a lot more games. Donkey Kong Country Returns HD didn't do it for me. Obviously Luigi's Mansion 2 didn't do it for me. What other games got ported over? Super Mario Bros. Deluxe didn't do it for me. Super Mario World didn't do it for me. But Metroid Prime Remastered, I know I'm not gonna get into the whole remaster remake discussion. I don't care. But this game, man, the upgrades on the game, not just graphically, but like quality of life stuff, like control, gameplay, it just blew it out of the water. Like it made me a fan of Metroid Prime again, because I had forgotten just how good these games are. To me, it's an A tier. It is an absolute A tier. Nintendo Switch Sports. I love sports games. Like, I grew up playing obviously Wii Sports, but I also grew up playing like FIFA. I grew up playing NFL Blitz, Madden. I grew up playing NBA 2K. Like, I love sports. I grew up playing sports all my life, and Wii Sports was like that game for me that was like, oh, this is what I needed from like a sports game. More arcadey type of things, like quick matches, super fun gameplay, and just like really charismatic, a lot of character in it. Nintendo Switch Sports really dropped the ball. Not because of like it's bad. It's not bad at all. But right off the gate, it just felt like it didn't stick the landing. I mean, I think part of that is that Nintendo didn't release the game with everything already in it. We still had to wait for like updates here and there for like basketball. I forget what other stuff got added later on, but there were a few sports where I was like, okay, bro. And then the cosmetics, trying to like unlock them all, kind of got very tedious very fast, because they don't let you choose a specific thing to unlock. It's you gotta play it, and then you get enough points to unlock a group of cosmetics, just one from a group of cosmetics, and once you select that group, it picks for you randomly. I don't like that. Like, why? I know I said I want arcadey type of sports games, but that's too much arcadey for me. Like, just let me choose, bro. I want to make my character look good, and I hate that he looks like a very, I don't know. I just don't like it. I don't like it. So I'm gonna give it a C, just because it just did not land. It didn't stick the landing. It tried something. I appreciate what it is, and I hope that they continue supporting it through the Nintendo Switch 2. I hope there's still updates to it. But man, that initial drop, I was like, yeah, this isn't what I wanted. NES Edition, I didn't get to play it. I played the games on their own. I'm not a big fan of the NES. Sue me. I'm more of an SNES person, because that's, my first console ever. But yeah, I'm sorry. I just don't like it. Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door, the remastered version. This one, man, I never played the original N64 game. And I'm so glad that this was my first iteration of this game that I was able to play. It is so good. And I kick myself, my younger self, for never experimenting with other genres of video games. I stuck to my adventure games like Zelda. I stuck to fighting games like Super Smash Bros. I stuck to 2D, platformers with Donkey Kong Country. And RPGs, like turn-based RPGs, like they in a sense scared me, because I was afraid that I was gonna hate them and I was just gonna get bored. And they also, like, with a lot of them, my introductions to turn-based RPGs was like Final Fantasy. That to me was daunting and overwhelming. I was a very anxious kid. I'm still a very anxious person, but it just really pushed me away from this type of game, and I beat myself up because I never understood the appeal about this game. Like seeing people talk about this game, wanting it to be remastered or ported to the Switch, I never understood why. I was like, it can't be that good. It's a turn-based RPG. Like, what's so good about this one? Now I understand, and I apologize to everyone out there. Definitely an A. That is an A game. Pikmin 1, I didn't play. Pikmin 2, I didn't play. Pikmin 3, I didn't play. Pikmin 4, though, I did play it. It's okay. I'm sorry. I'm not going to get into the details about it. It's just not my kind of game. But again, I commend them for it. Pokemon Legends Z8, we can't talk about a game that's still not out here. I don't like that they included these. Scarlet and Violet. I have so much things to say about Scarlet and Violet. I've been playing Pokemon games since the first generation on the Game Boy. I am an old school type of dude when it comes to Pokemon, and Scarlet and Violet was very disappointing. Besides, like, you know, the story, besides like anything that makes the game, this is one of the first instances where I really did say these graphics suck, and it's really messing up the experience for me. That was Scarlet and Violet for me, and it sucks, man. It sucks because I'm a huge Pokemon fan, and it just it really frustrates me that we just don't get those upgrades. Like, we don't get what as Pokemons deserve, like we deserve, for like such a long history of support, making Pokemon like the biggest media franchise in the world, and we still we can't get an exceptionally, or at least like a very good solid game from the mainline series. Like, it just frustrates me so much because I know how much potential Pokemon has, even though they're so big right now. But the games, like, they don't live up to their potential, in my opinion. These might just be growing pains, and I hope that Legends is kind of like the way towards like that good future. But for now, it was bad, man. It was bad. I can't do that. But it's around there, bro. I'm sorry. I beat the game. Okay, I played the post game. I played the DLC. I still don't think it's a good game. I didn't play Peach, whatever it's called, Peach, whatever showcase. I didn't get to play it. Splatoon 3 pleasantly surprised me. I'm gonna give it a B because it's a really fun game. Nintendo really is dropping the ball by not focusing more on like just shooter games. I feel that with Splatoon they really hit the mark for that genre, but I just wish they would I don't know, really go all in on it, and I don't know, just I feel like it still hasn't hit like the most potential that it can hit. It's still not at that level that like Super Smash Bros could, you know, had at a point. Like, I feel Splatoon can be that thing, but for shooter games, it's still not there though. Super Mario Bros. Wonder. I remember just how hyped I was for this game because it was the first game in a long time that 2D Mario got like an art style update, and it did not disappoint. That to me is one of the best Nintendo Switch games on the console. It might not be your favorite 2D platformer game. It might not be your favorite just 2D Mario game, but it is one of my favorites. It's up there with Super Mario World. It is what it is. It's S tier for me, man. It's just S tier. Super Mario Party Jamboree. I think this was when Nintendo kind of like Nintendo's response to, yo, we can't be putting out dumbass Mario Party games. Like, we really need to put our heads together and trying to figure that out. I think this game was like the bridge to that, but it still is not that. I still have a lot to recapture that charisma, that personality, that character, that substance that earlier Mario Party games had. It's still a good game though, so I'll give it a C. Super Mario RPG, again, another game I didn't get to play in the original consoles. It was okay. I think Paper Mario Thousand Year Door is the better RPG. Obviously, it came out later, but still, it's a good game. If you like more of the classic, really turn-based RPG type of games, it wasn't for me. It's a good game. It's really pretty, but I'll give it a B because I feel a C is a little unfair. Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, another game that I wish Nintendo would have taken their time with. And what I mean by that is, like, working the idea a little bit better, because it just felt like a spin-off game, which in essence it is. But what I'm trying to say is that you have games like, for an example, Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. Bowser's Fury is a side game. It is an addition to the main game. The passion and like the work that went behind that, trying new things and like really making sure that, hey, we're not messing around. Like, we really wanted to make this a very good game. I feel Zelda missed a little bit of that mark, just by a tiny bit. Once I beat this game, I was done with it. I did not replay it. I did not have that urge to pick it up again. And I feel like that's something that you should definitely understand why. And for me, it was just not captivating enough. It's a good idea, and the story is okay, as most Zelda stories are, in my opinion. Like, there's only been a handful of Zelda stories where I think, oh wow, they really thought about everything. And it sucks because this was Zelda's first game where she's playable. I don't know. I feel they should have sat with the idea a little bit more. They should have polished it a little bit more. And I'm the biggest Zelda fan. Like, believe me, I know all the lore. I know everything about it. So it's unfortunate, but I'm gonna have to give it a B when I really wanted for it to be an A. Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, I don't have to say much. I'm on my second replay. I don't even know how many times I've replayed this game. Amazing. Just a masterpiece. S tier. There's not much to say there. Move It, WarioWare Move It. It's okay. It's more of the same. Not too excited about it. Xenoblade Chronicles 3. This game, bro. This was my first and essentially my only Xenoblade Chronicles I've ever played through, or at all. I don't think I've ever played any other Xenoblade Chronicles game. The story, when I tell you, is one of the best stories that I've ever played from a Nintendo game. Is that one, bro. Is that one. It is an amazing game. If you're not familiar with the Xenoblade Chronicles series, you've never played the games, I believe you should start with Xenoblade Chronicles 3, because I think it's one of the more captivating stories. Like, even if you're not a fan of the gameplay, you're gonna stick around for the story. It's a masterpiece, in my opinion. It is just one of the best games I've ever played in recent, well, at least in the Nintendo Switch era. It is S tier. I'm sorry, it is S tier to me. Xenoblade Chronicles X, I haven't played. I've heard amazing things about it. I really want to check it out. Maybe soon. What is this? Sushi Striker? Come on, bro. Get out of here. Nintendo Labo, I didn't get to play it. Whatever. I'm not even going to explain. Ew. F tier. I didn't even play it, but it's an F tier. 51 Worldwide Games Clubhouse. This game caught me by surprise. Like, it was like a pleasant surprise when I got it. I got it for cheap. I got it on discount, on a sale. And I was like, wow, these are really polished, like, games. These are really well thought out, and Nintendo actually put some thought into it. Like, they're not online clip games, you know, those flash art solitaire games that you find on the browser. That's what I was expecting, but I was pleasantly surprised. It's really well thought out and it's really fun. Honestly, it's a B, just because there's no, like, for me, a good game needs to have story. It just doesn't have it. I didn't get to play Advance Wars. Animal Crossing, oh my god. I mean, I'm not even gonna faff around too much, but it is S tier. Animal Crossing New Horizons changed my life, and it changed my then girlfriend, now wife's, life. Probably one of the best Animal Crossings ever. And I played the original one. I played New Leaf. It's such a great game. Just very disappointed that the support completely stopped on what is essentially Nintendo's best-selling game. I mean, one of Nintendo's best-selling game. I don't even know if it's like the best-selling game. Let me relax, but still, if the support was there, man, oh my god, this game would be generational. It played a great, like, the timing was divine for it to come out during the pandemic, but still. ARMS, not a lot of substance. The art style and the character is nice. It's cool. I was a little bit unimpressed by how much, because of how much media coverage it got from Nintendo, and I was like, that's enough. All right. Astral Chain, bro, you have to play Astral Chain if you haven't played Astral Chain. Astral Chain is an A tier game. It is beautiful. It is engaging. The combat is amazing. The story is okay. I mean, it's kind of cool, but yeah. It's one of the biggest surprises for me from Atlas. It was just, it caught me off guard, and I was like, Nintendo needs to make more of this. They need to make more of this series, and I really do wish and I hope that they get a sequel on the Nintendo Switch too, because it deserves it. It is an amazing game, a great game. Big Brain Academy, I mean, whatever, I'm not a big fan of the series. I played it, but it was just okay in my opinion. I mean, I'm not a big fan of these type of games, to be honest. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, I really like this one. It's very endearing, it's very fun. I like the puzzles. It's a little bland, and it just kind of like dies after a while or really quickly. Like, it's like, oh, okay, I don't know, but it's still a good game. It's a good idea. It executed really well, so I'll give it a B. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, bro, A. One of the best 2D platformers ever made, bro. Why am I not giving it an S tier? I just changed my mind. It's an S tier, bro. It's an S tier. I don't care. I don't care if you think I'm flip-floppy. Just, you gotta play it, man. Like, I'm very excited for the future of 2D platforming from Donkey Kong, especially with the Switch 2. And I just hope it lives up to this, because Tropical Freeze is one of my favorite, if not my favorite, 2D platformer. Brain Training, I didn't play it. Cadence of Hyrule, another game that really caught me by surprise because of how well made it was, how much character it had, how much substance, and the art style, the actual style of the game. Very excited. I replayed it a few times. It's very fun game to get into, especially if you like 2D Zelda. One of the best ones out there. I'm definitely going to give it an A. Famicom Detective Club, I didn't play. Game Builder Garage is another one that I'm like, wow, Nintendo, you guys are incredible at what you do. I love games that teach you things, but I love even more the games that actually do a good effort at teaching you those things. Game Builder Garage is that one. It's a great game if you're into development and game development, even if you don't know anything about it. Like, even if you're not interested in it and pursuing it at all, like career wise, it is just a very interesting game, and it's very fun, and I really did enjoy it. Snipper Clips, I didn't get to play. Fire Emblem Three Houses, I'm gonna give this one a B. I really want to give it a C because I quickly found out this isn't the type of game for me, but I don't want to be unfair. Fire Emblem Three Houses is one of the best strategy games I've ever played, point blank. But I'm giving it a B because I didn't finish it, because I got bored, because it's just not my type of game. That's all it is. But it's still an amazing strategy game, if not one of the best ones. Fire Emblem Warriors, I didn't play. Boxing, I have a punching bag in the garage. Why would I even get this game? Go Vacation, I don't even know what the hell is that. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Age of Calamity, bro. The hate that Hyrule Warriors get sometimes is so unjustified. It's so fake, because this game is amazing, bro. Yes, the performance kind of sucks. Yes, it's not the most, like, it's not the greatest looking Zelda game, especially after having played Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. But bro, the story is one of my favorite Zelda game stories of all time. I don't know, it just captured me so quickly. It's so heartbreaking. It pulls at the heartstrings. Like, if you're a Zelda fan, you're gonna adore this story. It's not the best though, so I'll give it an A. That's my opinion again. I don't know why I'm even like trying to justify and explain myself. Hyrule Warriors, the definitive edition, I'm gonna give it a C, because honestly, after a while, the story doesn't matter. It's not tied to any of the main games. It's just like, oh, cool characters, and they're all fighting an evil person. Whatever, but it's not tied to a story. I feel like if it was tied to a story, like if they would have made like a Hyrule Warriors based on just like Twilight Princess, or Hyrule Warriors just based on Wind Waker, I would probably put this game a little bit higher. But it just feels like too much at the same time, that it kind of like gets too repetitive. There's no direction, and it's like, you know. I'm a big Warriors games fan. I got bored about it from this one. Kirby and the Forgotten Land, honestly, A tier. I'm not gonna lie, this is the game that really put me on Kirby games again, especially like story wise. I'm not gonna like spoil the story even though it's been out, but my god, bro, that final boss, a roundhouse kicked me. I was not expecting that level, especially of difficulty from a Kirby game. I was just wow. Star Allies. I'm pretty sure I played it. I'm gonna put it in didn't play because I don't want to give it an unfair grade, but I wasn't a fan of it. If I did play it, I'm gonna tell you right here, right now. Luigi's Mansion 3, bro, S tier, without a doubt, S tier. Come at me. I don't have to explain. One of the best looking Nintendo Switch games. The puzzles are fun. The puzzles are amazing. It wasn't as creepy as like the first Luigi's Mansion, but still, like, it captivated me enough that I'm willing to give it an S tier. Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle, it's okay, not my favorite. C. It's a good idea. I didn't play Sparks of Hope because I wasn't a big fan of the series. I didn't play the Olympics games, even though they look really fun. Mario Golf Super Rush, probably gonna be a D tier, and it's disappointing because I love golf games. I love the original Mario Golf. I don't even know if it's the original. I don't think it's the original. I love the one for the N64. And ever since then, I've kind of always, like, every time I see a golf game, I want to play it. And it's because of Mario Golf. It can be like mini golf type of game. It can be like, I'm not realistic. Like, I don't like PGA Tour and all that stuff. But Mario Golf, I was expecting so much from Mario Golf Super Rush. And it left a lot to be desired, honestly. It just did not feel like a good golf game. They tried some really fun things, but it just fell short. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, come on, bro. S tier. I mean, we're all buying a Nintendo Switch 2 because of Mario Kart. And it's because of the hype that Mario Kart 8 Deluxe has given up. So, it is what it is. Mario Party Superstars. You know, I'm not going to grade it above Jamboree. I'll tell you that much. So, I'll give you that. Mario Tennis Aces, another sports game that just like left the Nintendo Switch era with Mario sports games, like, left a lot to desire. And that's gonna be everything for me. Like, honestly, it sucks because I was looking so forward to playing modern Mario sports games. I just hope that the next iteration of them are more fun. Metroid Dread, bro, S tier. If you play Metroid Dread, I'm not even going to explain. I'm not even going to explain why it's an S tier, but it is an S tier. And you'll shut up about it. Miitopia, I played a little bit of it. It's fine. I'm not too excited about it. It's not my game, but it's okay. Pokemon Snap, I'm going to give it a C. Sorry. It's a very pretty game. It is. I think Bandai Namco really knocked it out of the park with that game. And I hope that Game Freak relies more on Bandai Namco, because they clearly are not living up to the expectations that a lot of Pokemon fans have for this game, for this series, sorry. But it's not as good as like the N64 one, and I don't know what it is. Like, the charm just isn't there. Like, it just feels a little hollow. It's a beautiful game though. If you're a Pokemon fan and you like taking pictures and you're like into graphics and all, like, it's an amazing, it's a beautiful game. Like, Bandai Namco should keep doing it for sure. Mario Bros. U Deluxe, I didn't play it. I wasn't interested in it. I don't care what you have to say. Origami King is a very interesting one because in essence, like, fundamentally, I liked it quite a bit, but I understand the grievances that people have for this specific game, and I agree with them. After a while, it's like, again, a lot of repetition. It's kind of like, ugh, it starts to get a little bit dragged out, in my opinion. Diamond and Pearl, the remakes, I didn't mind the chibi art style, but at the same time, I'm like, it's a Pokemon game, so it's fun enough. But yeah, I like, in good conscience, I can't give it a B. It's a C tier for me. Pokemon Legends Arceus, that's an A tier for me, man. This is the direction that I hope Pokemon goes, because it is so well done, and I'm so glad that we're getting a second Legends game. Pokemon Arceus, I just love it, man. From the story, from the music, from even the graphics, even though they're not the best, they're still way better than the mainline games. And the gameplay loop, like, to me, it was very fun. It did get repetitive after a while. That's why I'm not giving it an S tier, because it's not perfect. much like Age of Calamity got repetitive there at the end, it's still a very good game, and I'm glad that Nintendo is going down that path and it's exploring that path a little bit more. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, they're good games, honestly. I think they're A tier. I think they're one of the better looking Pokemon games. I think they, even the change in like gameplay loop and like capturing the Pokemon, all that sort of stuff. I understand why people didn't necessarily enjoy it or like it as much, but I was pretty surprised. Like, honestly, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee were the games that got me back into playing mainline Pokemon, because I stopped playing mainline Pokemon after the 3rd gen, Ruby and Sapphire. I stopped playing it for quite some time. Then when I came back to playing video games around like 2017, 2018, I picked up X and Y. I didn't enjoy it, and I was like, I'm done with Pokemon. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, I was like, oh, you guys can actually make fun games. Like, what are we doing here? So yeah, that's the reason why. This is Pokemon. Is that that one, that RPG one? I didn't play it. Pokemon Sword and Shield. I quite enjoyed it. It's a very fun game. Honestly, it's one of my favorite Pokemon Switch games, and it's definitely way better than Scarlet and Violet. I said it. I don't care. I don't care. I think the gameplay loop is a lot more fun. I think that the post game is a lot more fun on Pokemon Sword and Shield. I don't know. I think it's an okay game. I'll give it a B to be a little bit, you know, I gotta give it a better score than Diamond and Pearl. That's my reasoning. Pokemon Pokken DX. I played a little bit of it. It's okay. And I don't want to give it a D because I think that's unfair. Ring Fit Adventure, really fun. Just wish I was a little bit less lazy, or I guess just have more time to play it. But it's a good game. It's a really fun game. I think the idea is really cool. And I think Nintendo should definitely they shouldn't stop doing like the fitness based type games, because they really knocked it out of the park with this one. It's a really good training, like objectively some really good training if you're into fitness. Snack World, bro, what are we doing? These aren't real games. I don't care what y'all have to say. Splatoon 2, I'm gonna give that a B as well, as alongside Splatoon 3. It got me into the series. It's exciting, it's fun, it has a lot of character. Like, if you're watching this, you probably play Splatoon. I don't even have to tell you. Super Mario 3D All-Stars. Now, I'm gonna try and be unbiased because Super Mario Sunshine is one of my favorite 3D Mario games. I know people hate on that game. It is one of my favorite, if not my favorite, Super Mario 3D Mario game, because of the art style, because of the everything around it. Like, the gameplay, don't get me wrong, it's a little bit glitchy, a little bit clunky, but it's one of my favorite ones. However, it's kind of BS the way they did this, a limited release, and it kind of left a really bad taste in my mouth, because why are you not letting us buy the game? Why is it just limited? Like, I don't get it. Still, I'm gonna give it a B, because I mean, come on, bro, it's 3D Mario. It's Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, and Mario Galaxy. Like, one of the B, they should have included Mario Galaxy 2 in there. I don't know why they didn't, but whatever. Super Mario Galaxy 2 Erasure has got to stop. Super Mario 3D World and Bowser's Fury, this is an easy A, bro. Easy A. Even though like 3D World is okay in my opinion, it's obviously not bad. It's a good game, but Bowser's Fury carried this iteration of the Super Mario. Like, honestly, they should have released Bowser's Fury as its own thing, because I just feel like people don't take Bowser's Fury seriously enough as its own. Like, it should be a standalone game through and through. Super Mario Maker 2, it was good. It was fun for what it is. But honestly, like, what really did ruin it for me was the automatic run, or the ones you don't even have to touch the controller. You don't even have to move Mario. It just felt like a lot of the levels were kind of memey and kind of, you know, it got boring at one point. Like, the creativity died at some point. I don't know what happened, but yeah, that's my opinion though. Like, I know you're not gonna agree. Super Mario Odyssey, honestly, A tier. The only reason why I'm not giving it S tier, psych, it's an S tier, bro. What are you talking about? It's S tier. It's one of the best 3D Mario games of all time. Bar to, like, It has no competition in 3D Mario series. Honestly, one of the best games ever. If you haven't played it, what are you doing? Shut this video down and go ahead and play that game. Super Mario Party, first F tier game. The boards suck. The mini games, I don't remember any of the mini games. Like, it was such a disposable game. I don't want to say disposable. That's really mean. I shouldn't say that. It just didn't make a mark, in my opinion. It was an unnecessary Super Mario Party game. It felt like they just needed to release something for the Switch. They should have just waited for Superstars, honestly. Like, they should have just worked on that and included this, because everything about it just feels soulless. That's all I'm gonna say. Come on, bro. Like, now I'm getting the easy ones. Super Mario, Smash Bros. Ultimate, S tier. Like, I did a reaction on almost every single Super Mario Smash Bros. Ultimate announcement on my channel, so yeah. Link's Awakening, amazing game. Like, the original game, they already had something to work off, which was a great game, you know, Link's Awakening. But the art style, like, really made it 10 times better. Like, that little toy, shutter lens, I forget the actual term of it, but it's a type of lens, like, makes everything look like toys, that you can actually buy for your camera. It's amazing. I think they really knocked it out of the park. The art style really brought it back to life and made it a good enough game that I think that the remake is its own game within itself. Even though it's based on, like, the Game Boy game, still, like, it's a million times better than the Game Boy game, obviously. Skyward Sword HD, if you know me, if you watch me, if you know me personally, if you've seen my content, Skyward Sword is it's my least favorite 3D Zelda game of all time. I don't like the story. I think it's repetitive. There's a lot of backtracking. It's very hand-holdy to the point where it's annoying, and it really messes up, like, your gameplay experience. But I like the HD version. I feel like they did, like, a little bit of good to make it a little bit better. No, I can't put it in D tier. I'm gonna be fair with this. I'm giving it a C just because I don't like the game in essence. But the quality of life improvements were enough for me to be like, okay, I'll replay it again. And I did. I replayed it again. Encore, didn't get to play that one. Sessions FE, Get It Together, I didn't play that one. Xenoblade Chronicles 2, I didn't get to play this one, not because I didn't want to, but because I couldn't find the physical version anywhere. Like, it was sold out everywhere. It was so crazy that I never got to play this game because I couldn't find the physical version anywhere. And it annoyed me because I know it's a great game. So, yeah. And Xenoblade Chronicles, the first one, I haven't played yet. I really want to play. I know I need to get on it. Yoshi's, I didn't get to play. Bayonetta 2, great game. Really fun game. A lot of personality. Gameplay loop is great. Like, more Bayonetta goodness. And I think it's a really solid story. It's better than Bayonetta 3. I'll tell you that much. So this goes on B tier. Honestly, bro, like, come on, man. Come on. Two of my favorite games of all time. Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, bro. S tier. Breath of the Wild, I'm not gonna even go into the details, bro, because it's cliche at this point. Best Zelda game ever made. I don't care. Yes, I'll put it even above Majora's Mask, and I'm a huge Majora's Mask fan. But let's be real. Let's be real, bro. So here you have it. This is my tier list for all the first party Nintendo Switch games released through its entirety up to February. I don't think we're getting anything else. Please drop all your hate comments down below. But folks, I've been True Fernie. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe. If you didn't like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs down, because believe it or not, every single bit helps. Links to my socials are down below. Please make sure to follow me on Blue Sky, where I spend most of my waking hours talking about gaming, talking about anime, talking about anything and everything that might interest you as my viewer. Again, very excited for Switch 2. Switch 1 changed my life. I'm not being, like, facetious. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not embellishing. It is the console that got me back into gaming, something that I've been very passionate about all my life, but I did a big hiatus between 2015 and 2017 because of life, college, and everything, and I was like, I think I'm done with gaming. Nintendo Switch brought me back, and it reminded me why I love gaming. So I want to thank the Nintendo Switch for being what it was and, like, give it a proper send-off in this manner. So thank you, Soldier. I'm still gonna use my Switch Lite, obviously, And like once I get the Switch 2, like I feel like the Switch 2 is gonna be too big to like play on my bed. So yeah, whatever. Folks, please take care of one another, but most importantly, take care of yourself. Peace.